questions for Russ?
Russell, in these last 3 postseasons, is there a common thread that you've kind of seen carried out through the series?
You said through a series? Or
Yeah, through each series, has there been a common theme that you kind of look back on and say that's something that needs to be fixed?
No. Teams are different. Personnel is different. Guys who play a lot of different combinations. Reasons why we lost.
Russell, in this particular series, in this season, what do you think you guys need to do better coming back next season?
We look at it, reevaluate, get some time to kind of go back to the drawing board and see how we can be better.
One of the big changes this season was adding Jeremy Grant to the starting lineup. Just looking back, how do you feel that worked out for you guys?
Great. Jeremy became a better player. Improved all year long. Very consistent at what he was doing. I'm proud of the things he was able to do, especially coming to this year.
Russell, what's your sense of how Paul George's shoulder injury affected the ultimate destiny of this team?
I'm not sure. Paul gets here, you can kind of ask him about that, but Paul did an amazing job all year long. Was consistent and obviously our best player all year, and he did that for us, and he did his part.
Where do you feel like you and PG together took a step together this year, progressed as just playing together?
I thought we did a good job playing off each other, figuring out what is best for each of us. And I think, like I said before, to me, the most important part is off the floor. Creating friendship and a brotherhood. The basketball stuff will take care of itself, but you only can play basketball for so many years. And after that, friendships and things you create while you're playing is the most important.
Russell,
Do you
Billy,
go into an offseason with a sense of what you want to work on personally, or does that come over time?
Come over time, figure it out.
Russell Billy talked about how there was a respect and communication between you all that he liked this season and in the seasons before. What have you thought about the relationship between you and Billy over these last 4 years?
It's been good. Me personally never had a problem with Coach Donovan. We always been straightforward with each other, and always had a good communication. Respect for each other's jobs and respect for how hard we both work and what we want best for this team. So it's been good.
When you look back at your season, how much, if at all, did missing training camp affect getting into the rhythm of things?
I'm probably doing training camp.
Russ, during the playoff series, I think it's fair to say you would say that most players are dealing with some level of injury throughout it, but were you dealing with anything through that series, and is it something that you'd have to address in the offseason?
It was all right.
Russ, what's the process that you go through when you're struggling shooting from a particular area, but teams are giving you that area to shoot from?
There's no process. Shoot it. That's it.
Your free throws, you didn't shoot as well as you've done in the past. In the playoffs, you were really good at it. Just get a rhythm.
Just change some stuff up.
But anything you can tell us? I mean, that you changed up or?
No.
Heading into the season, you guys talk about wanting to play with more pace. I think you finished 6th in pace. Defense had fallen off last year without Andre. I think you guys finished 5th. Just were there some things that happened? Were there some things that you guys tried to cultivate throughout the year that make those things possible?
Definitely. That's kind of what we stood on. Personally, just try to figure out what's best for our team, our personnel. You got to kind of see what defense you're able to play with the guys you have, the size of it, the guys that are available to make your team the best it can be defensively, and that's what we try to do.
The rest was going about 5-6 minutes. Nobody's brought up triple-double. 3 straight years doing that. Have you made that sort of passe where it's not a big deal anymore because you're able to do it so much?
play, man. That's it. It's passe, so be it. It's okay. Let somebody else do it. Try to. It's all right.
What will your off-season be like? I mean, in terms of just, is it like the others? I mean, in terms of the work you do, 11 years
That's
in, you
off
take a
season. I have
break?
one
or-
kid, this year I have 3. It won't be the same.
Well, from basketball, do you kind of take a step back and you're 11 years into the league, you do the same things? Do you kind of give your body a break? Or?
I do not do the same thing. I will not.
Russell, you mentioned the children. Not to make an excuse or anything, but does that have an effect on your preparation for the season?
What?
Like, when you having children, does that have an effect on preparation for a season, and just how you've gone about getting ready for a season?
Family is the most important thing to me. Always have, always will be. Like I said, basketball is a short period of your life. You only get to play for whether it's 20 years, 10 years, 2, 7, 8, whatever it is. When you have a life to live, kids, your personal, other things that's more important to worry about. So it doesn't change. It's all to me. It's all intact. My family, my preparation, we're all on the same page. But I do know what's priority.
Russ, do you plan to play for Team USA this summer?
Do I plan to play? Am I on the list? We'll see that, and I'll make a decision when that comes back. But
I didn't know if you'd thought about it or.
no, I haven't. I haven't yet. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm on the list. They probably took me off. We'll see, maybe if it took me off.
Russell, I know during the season you mentioned that you have a talent for not paying attention to the noise or the talk around you. But what have these past few days been like in terms of that, coming off the series and the way that y'all finished?
What about it?
Just people talking about the Lillard talk, the back and forth in the series.
It doesn't change much, man. Honestly, if you want to determine my career and what I've done over 2, 3 games, you go ahead. That don't mean shit to me. It doesn't. I'm gonna wake up, like I told you before. 3 beautiful kids. I'm gonna wake up, smile, be happy, enjoy my life. It doesn't change anything about talk about who played bad or who's better, who's not. I know who I am as a person. That's the biggest thing I can say about myself. I know who I am. I know what I'm able to do. I know my capabilities. I know what I've done. I know what I can and can't do. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with who I am. Just be blessed to wake up every day. Enjoy my life. So talk about, I don't even know what we're talking about, but whatever that is, you guys can keep talking about it, and I'm gonna keep living my life.
What can the team do to improve individually and also as a unit?
Wait, hold on.
Individually, how would you improve, and then also how can you all improve as a unit together?
You know, there's different ways that we can improve. And the team, me personally, there's a lot of different ways. Obviously, this year definitely could have played better, but you know, there's room for improvement every year. And I'll always find a way to be able to come back better. It's something to figure out what's better for our team and what's best for our team at the time.
So the game has.
Go ahead.
The game has changed a lot even since you came into it, and I wonder if there's any. Do you feel like there needs to be any more emphasis on you as a jump shooter, as a 3-point shooter? Do you need to get better at that?
Jump shooter or 3-point shooter?
3-point shooter.
There can be emphasis. I mean, you guys can talk about it. But, I'll just continue to do what I'm doing. Obviously, find ways to pick and shoot better ones, but that's up to me. That's that.
Other than jump shooting, what are some other specific areas about your game that you want to improve coming into next year?
Everything. always tell you that because I know I can do everything at a high level. So I always find ways to make sure that I'm able to do that. And that's one thing about me is that, and I think a lot of times when it's you guys or whoever it is, people across the world, when you do so much, you got so much shit you do throughout the game, whether it's defending, rebounding, passing. Used to be conversations of I was a ball hog, but now I need to lead and assist for the past 3 years or whatever it is. That's been squashed out. So now conversations about shooting. Next year I'm gonna become a better shooter. After that it'll be probably fuck. My left foot is bigger than my right. Who knows? But to me that's why I know that when you do so much with the game, got so much impact on the game, I expect a lot out of myself, put a lot of pressure on myself to become a very, very great player because I know that I'm able to do so much throughout the game, to impact the game, impact winning. So that's why, back to your point, I don't really care what people say, what they think about me, because it doesn't really matter. I know what I'm able to do. I know what I'm able to do at a high level every night, and nobody else can do what I can do on a night-in-night-out basis. And I truly believe that if they could, I'm pretty sure they would. But I know for a fact that nobody can.
Do you think it's kind of strange that you get criticized as much as you do, given how much success you've had?
Don't, man. When you do so much at a high level, a lot of haters come. That's how life is, man. It's life. That's life, man. When you do so much, people gonna try to pull, take away, and try to take that away from you. Nobody can take away from you. I've been blessed. I stay prayerful, stay thankful to be able to do what I'm able to do, and nobody can ever take that away from me, regardless of what it is, how many stories are written, how many stats are put up, how many numbers are put up. It doesn't matter. I take too much pride, time, effort to be able to go out and compete and play hard every night. My body on the line. Can't take it away from me. I will never let anybody take it away. So how many years you ask me every year I take the same answers because I truly believe it. And it doesn't change the fact of anything.
How was your first year playing with Dennis? Just talk about that experience.
It's good. Dennis did a good job of figuring out obviously what's the best way to keep coming fit and the best way for him to be successful. I think it was a learning process for all of us, and I think he did a good job of trying to figure it out as well as everybody else.
When you look at your development since your rookie season, what are you most proud of?
My development as a leader. I think leadership is one thing that I've taken pride in, trying to figure out the best way to be able to lead guys into a position to where I feel like they're most comfortable with their games, instill confidence, and then finding ways to make other guys better. That's my whole thing. And I feel like I've done a good job of each year of making someone or people around me better players. Even if people leave, they still become better players. So I feel like I try to make people better players as much as I can.
Russ, is there a certain teammate that you want to work out with this summer?
I work out with all my teammates. No particular. I'll stay in touch with all my guys and communicate with them and curate a relationship like I've done before. Nothing changes for me with that. I'll do the same thing.
Paul had a career year in a lot of ways, second in the league in scoring. What did you see from him in particular that you had improved the most?
He was aggressive. He came out with a mindset that he wanted to be the best, and he showed that. He did a good job of staying consistent. He was aggressive, scoring, defending at a high rate, doing what we needed for him to do for our team to be successful. And he did that.
Anybody else? Russ, you've won a lot since you've been here. Does it drive you? Does it bother you to have gone out the first round these 3 years?
Bother, yes. Drive, I guess, but I don't really need nothing to drive me to be who I want to be or to be where I want to be. Obviously, me personally, I want to be able to become the best player I can be. obviously win the championship. Yeah, I don't. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be sitting here talking to you guys at the end of the season, but unfortunately, that's what happened. And with that, you got to go to the drawing board. And me personally, always look at myself and how I can be better. Whether it's playing a better series, preparing better for the series, preparing better for the season. Obviously, when you lose a series, everybody looks at the series and says, this is the reason why you lost. But that's not ultimately what happens. Throughout a year, there's different things that happen to you and to a team. That can either you got it, you're clicking, or you're not. So there's a combination of a lot of things. But me personally, I just know, moving and going to next year, I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that I'm staying consistent with what I'm doing and being better.
Any one thing you can put on while down the stretch, you guys went from 3 to 6, you weren't playing well. Anything you put on why that happened?
No, I can't. I don't know why that happened. We lost games, but the team won games. I don't really know. That happens. I mean, end of the year we won 6 straight. Well, it was too late. Other teams were already winning, and they were winning at the same time we were winning. So you can't really control that. You can only control what you can control, and that's it. That's what I believe in anything. What's going on in this building? I can control that. I control myself. I can control the way we come out to play. That's it. Everything else is really out of my control, out of my hands.
Thank you, Russell.
Thanks, Russell.
Yes, sir.